What's impressed you most about what you've seen from Will Warren the last couple of times out?
I think really just the presence and confidence he's having on the mound right now. He's always had the stuff. I've seen it for years, especially when you show up into camp. Great feel for sinker four-seamer, that sweeper that he throws. So I think just the past couple outings, all the way back to Sacramento, just great confidence and presence on the mound. And you got that, and you go out there and execute your pitches, good things are going to happen.
Aaron, do you remember the first time you watched Warren and you said, all right, I think there might be something here?
Yeah, just in spring training, seeing him, just seeing him on the backfield throw a live at bat, I was like, oof, this is going to be something special here, when he finally gets a call up. And, it's been fun to watch him grow and develop, not only the past couple seasons, but especially this season. I've seen him making huge strides the past couple starts, and he's going to be a big piece for us down the road, and he's a big piece for us right now.
Overall, what have you thought of what the rotation's been able to do last couple times through the order?
They've been great. Anytime you lose a guy like Garrett Cole, you lose the Rookie of the Year, Luis Hill. Tough guys to replace, but you throw Max Fried in there. He's had an incredible start to the season. Will Warren really doing his thing. You get Clark Schmidt back. They've been doing their thing. Just allowing our offense to go out there and you throw up a couple zeros for us, allow us to get in that game, get the job done.
Homer just kind of snuck over. Did you know it off the bat, or just kind of hoping as you hit it?
That one I'm kind of blowing out right there. You're hoping it sneaks over, but just trying to put a good swing on a pitch up out of the zone, and we'll take them all. They all count the same.
Aaron, did anybody tell you yet that's the shortest one you've ever hit in your big league career?
That's the shortest one? Oof. Like I said, we'll take it. It counts the same as the longest one I've hit. So just happy to add a couple more runs there late. We want to try to leave Weaver out of the game, but I'm just happy to add a couple more runs.
Bryce now has 10 home runs on this season. Did you ever expect that type of production from him early this season?
Yeah, especially coming into camp. He said he makes some changes. I liked a lot of things he did last year. I think all the tools and the swing, everything was there. It's just about, I think, him just getting everyday reps and just getting another opportunity, and he was able to get that this year.
What are you seeing with his at-bats? Why do you think he's hitting the ball so much better this year?
Just kind of cleaned up some things mechanically. He's always got a great approach. He's always talking with Stan, talking with me, talking with different guys about, hey, what do you look for here? When do you sit for pitches? When do you look for this? And I think he's just kind of putting the whole total package together. And he's even the sac fly he had, he's hitting that ball 113 miles an hour. It's impressive. So looking forward to more.
Aaron, Higgy being back here for the first time since the trade, what did he mean to you and to this organization?
Higgy's one of a kind. I came up with him. He's the definition of, a true, just a great teammate, a great competitor. He's a guy that he pulls for every single person in this clubhouse. He makes everybody around him better. I know he was a guy that, really didn't get an opportunity to, be kind of a true starter for us for a while, but that never changed his demeanor or his attitude or, how he, played the game. So he's still one of my good friends. I always check in with him. Always definitely wish him the best. I was happy for his deal with Texas, but no, he's, if not the best, one of the best teammates I've ever had.
What's it been like these, last 4 series now that allows this offense to strike when pitchers are making mistakes and you guys are taking advantage of them?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to everybody having a good approach up there, a good plan, just looking for something there in their damage zones and being aggressive to that.
You coming up through the minors with Will Warren, what have you noticed from him in terms of maybe turning a corner at this level?
Yeah, something I mentioned to Meredith earlier was just that, I feel like today and his last few starts, he's just seemed a lot more confident out there, stayed aggressive, and he's just not giving in out there, so it's been fun to watch.
Aaron Boone said before the game, he came up to the batting cage and said, "You got this guy today." What did you see in that first at bat?
Yeah, I just kind of went up there looking for something up in the zone to drive. Fortunately, was able to get that pitch there and do some damage on it.
What's it meant to you as one of the younger players to be such a big contributor to this veteran team?
Feels good. It's just any way I can contribute, right? I know it's usually been from the DH spot, but if I get my looks over there at first, if I get looks at catcher, whatever it is, just to be a part of the team is just it feels good.
Ben, what do you think the difference has been to be more consistent this year compared to last year?
I'd just say, all experience is good experience, right? Having the experience from last year, having 2 big league camps under my belt, and I think that just adds to the confidence. And just the more you see of it, the better you get.
And as far as the hard hit percentage, barrel rate, all that?
I think if you go up there with a good plan and execute, you're probably going to hit the ball in the sweet spot. So.
And what's the key to getting more comfortable in the getting the opportunity?
Yeah, a lot of time it is that. Obviously there's going to be certain matchups that will favor someone else for. But when I do get those opportunities, right, you just got to take them as, all right, this is valuable. This is good experience to build on, whether it's a good or bad result. You're just kind of logging those at bats in the back of your mind.
10 strikeouts. What allowed you to be so dominant this evening?
Yeah, just getting ahead and attacking. Wells and I put together a good plan, just getting ahead and let the guys play behind us.
You mentioned the attacking and getting ahead. How much does that just help you in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, I think when you can get the hitters on their heels, I've talked about it before. It just puts us in a good spot to execute our plan.
Where is your confidence level at right now?
Yeah, it's feeling good. Just trying to keep it rolling.
The bases loaded there in that 6th inning, Aaron Boone showed confidence in you and leaving you in to get Simeon. And just what does that mean to you that he has the trust in you to get out of that situation?
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm going to go and give it my all until I got nothing left. And, I'm glad he left me in that situation. And then obviously gave it over to Leiter, got out of it, so awesome.
Do you feel differently out there now than you did at the beginning of the season?
No, I think I've talked about it before. I think I was close this whole time. It's just, like I talked about, the execution, just sticking with our plan and trusting, that I'm here for a reason.
What does the amount of swing and misses that you've gotten your last couple of times out tell you?
Be aggressive in the zone, I guess. No, like I said, if we execute our pitches and stuff like that, I think we're going to have success.
On a night when you're getting a lot of swings and misses, and you know yourself is plus, and you get to 2 strikes, are you looking for the strikeouts? Are you trying to make them happen?
Absolutely. No, yeah, I think as the season's going along, we've talked about, because Tampa's one of them that sticks out in my head. Like the 0-2 to 3-2, we try to eliminate that as much as possible. So let's go take our chance. If we don't get it, let's get back in the zone, keep the pitch count down. So, ultimately I can stay in the game as long as possible.
Well, do you think that stuff is getting better, or are you just trusting it more?
I think it's just trusting it more and just being aggressive through the zone with it.